There we go. Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? Got another stream for you today. It's another F1 stream, because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. But it's a little bit different from the previous two, because it's race week. It has always been race week this week. And it is a Friday, so it all just kind of aligns for us to do our first 100% race on this game. So you know, everything beforehand was just practice. This is the real deal now. This is the real shit that's happening. So, with that being said, we are back with the Simulator 2023 F1 World Championship. This is round number 9 of 23. It's the Canadian Grand Prix around Montreal in Canada. It's our first 100% distance race in this game. With the new handling and everything else, I'm looking forward to seeing how long it will take before I bottle it. I will guess within 3 laps. But who knows, maybe I won't bottle it. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. Anyway, let's have a look at the standings after 8 rounds of this simulated season. We got Charles Leclerc leading the way on 119 points. George Russell not too far behind him, 5 points behind, 114 in second. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton are tied on points, 105 points. Behind them is Fernando Alonso with 77. And we got Sergio Perez in 6th with 53. Gasly in 7th with 51 points. Albon in 8th with 43 points. He's having a hell of a season so far. Valtteri Bottas is 9th with 32. And Carlos Sainz rounds up the top 10 with 30 points. As for constructors, we have Mercedes leading the way with 219 points. Red Bull is second, 160. Ferrari in third with 149. Aston Martin and Alpine having a close battle for fourth. Aston Martin on 78, Alpine on 75. Williams are in sixth with 61 points. Alfa Romeo is 7th with 44. McLaren in 8th with 35. Haas in 9th with 27. AlphaTauri still only on 4 points. They are quite a distance away from 8th. Anyway, we're now spinning the wheel of destiny to see who we're going to race as in the Canadian Grand Prix. Our first selection of the new game. Who's it going to be? We got an ad for something on the bottom right. Don't know what it is. GTA. Oh, let's go. Okie dokie then. So yeah, there we go. It has selected Nico Hülkenberg for us. So we're heading in the Haas. I've been in the Haas this season, so first time for everything, but there we go. We're racing as Nico Hülkenberg for Canadian Grand Prix. Very good. Imagine if it selected fucking Norris again for Silverstone when we get around to that, which is like 2 races. Blimey. That would be something. Hey, I don't actually have to, like, you know, activate any mods. I don't have to do it. Although I will say, unfortunately, I will have to keep red flags off, because apparently they're super buggy right now. As in, like, properly buggy. Much as I want red flags on, fortunately we cannot. Because what happens is, if a red flag comes out, the game kind of bugs out in a weird way that, like, makes it so that, you lose, like, a whole bunch of time when you finish the race. So, yeah. So you could end up winning the race, but then get demoted, like, to 5th or something. Hopefully they fix that. Hopefully they fix that soon. Chipotle? The Chipotle car. Anyway, I I do have a setup, and I'm going to use it. Kind of weird, because it sacrifices straight line speed, but Jesus Christ, some of the handling in this setup is fucking ridiculous. It's like, holy shit. That was a weird noise. Oh, we got rain in the race. Oh, even though it says 3%. Apparently there's a 3% chance of rain, but it says it will rain anyway. But yeah, we're going to try and seat the tyres and see how far we get up the field. I kept the difficulty the same as before because, you see, but if we end up having to like go up in difficulty or whatever, we'll probably do that from the next race onwards. Oh yeah, my overlay's on the right now. I know I did it for the previous few streams, but I decided to do it on the right because the only thing that's going to block is like the pitch strategy thing on the right. And I think we'd rather block that than the order during like safety cars and shit. Back less than I do. Reached an A safety rank in F1 World. I am the safest boy. I struck that curve so much. Alonso says the fastest lap of the session. And then Hamilton says, fuck you, Alonso, I'm taking it. The problem is, I got no straight line speed, so this last sector is going to be painful. But anyway, through the final chicane, that was pretty smooth, all things considered. To the line, I think we set the fastest lap in the end. But that we did. Oh my word, alright. Yeah, I don't care about your podium pass. Alright, wow, we set a time that's 7 times faster. Bruh. Just bruh. Oh my word, alright. We might have to up the difficulty in the next 2 races, we shall see. Nonetheless, we made it into Q2, and we've lost from Q1. Yuki Tsunoda, Zhou Guanyu, Nick De Vries, Oscar Piastri, and Logan Sargent. Both the AlphaTauri's have gone in Q1. Sergio Perez nearly got knocked out. It was Charles, actually. And Stroll. Man, if I end up doing laps like that, I'm going to end up just somehow finessing Q1. But again, this is more of a learning experience. I didn't expect it to be like this. Oh boy. Rain potentially. Oh boy. Oh no. I could put things in jeopardy. Hopefully I've still got enough time to do a lap. I think I do. The question is Q3, Perez in 13. Perez is in 13. Jesus Christ. Needed a Vettel there. Well, at least I didn't set the fastest sector 2 this time. That happened 111.888. 8. Oh, for the final chicane, that was rough. To the line. Still blitzed the fucking field, Jesus Christ, even with a mistake coming out the final chicane. Bruh. Bruh, memento. Fucking Christ. Oh my word. So there we go, we're through to Q3. We lost from Q2. Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari, Alexander Albon, Sergio Perez in the Red Bull is out. And so is Valtteri Bottas. Perez out again. Doesn't even make it to Q3. Bruh. This equal performance cars. These equal performance cars are really not helping Sergio, are they? It says it's raining? Not sure about that. It might be worth doing a lap now, though. Just to be sure. Let them get ahead a little bit. Looks like both the Hasses are in Q3. They both did well. Oh, Claire getting on the board with a 111.9. Catch a slide. Yeah, my sector 2, not ideal. Nearly forgot to activate my DRS there. Also, I may have forgotten to do it down the other straight now. Through the final chicane. To the line. We still set the fastest time of anyone. Maybe I shouldn't do another lap. Maybe I should just leave it. Easy enough. Who knows, maybe the rain will arrive. Even though it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them do their laps, it's all good.
Now with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hulkenberg, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
I wonder if I can change the difficulty between sessions. Maybe I can. But there we go. We're on pole by a quarter of a second, pretty much. That's interesting. Leclerc second, Hamilton third, Alonso fourth, Stroll fifth, Lando Norris is sixth, Pierre Gasly seventh, Magnussen at eighth, Verstappen only ninth, and Russell is only 10th. Very interesting. We've got second and third in the championship down the lower end of the top 10, and then Leclerc and Hamilton P2 and P3. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, let's see if I can change the AI difficulty between sessions. I'm hoping I can. Put it up to 100 if I can. Yes, thank you. Alright, bumped up to 100. because otherwise I think we're going to kind of walk this.
Stroll, Latifi, both Gilles and Jacques, the 4 Canadian point scorers here. It is a favourite of the F1 calendar. Welcome to Montreal.
Did Latifi get points here? I don't think Latifi got points in Canada, did he?
A 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 190 miles per hour. There are 2 DRS.
He only raced here once last year, and he didn't get points there.
And many a car has found their race ending right there.
Unless it means F2? F2 might have done.
Today's exciting race. Nico Hülkenberg lines up on pole position. Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Norris, Gasly, Magnussen, Verstappen, Russell, Ocon, Sainz, Albon, Perez, Bottas, Tsunoda, Joe, De Vries, Oscar Piastri, and Logan Sargent.
Oh hey, I actually said the right names this time.
To go out. So let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And it is great to be joined
5 different Grand Prix circuit layouts since 1978.
Nats, how has the sport changed in your time working in it? I want to ask you about Nico Hülkenberg.
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead?
I'm also looking forward to seeing the different strategies in play today. Those who are starting on the red marked soft tyre are going to have a little bit more grip early on, but they have to make it count before the degradation starts
in
to
the
set
5-bit logo. Alright, what we got? Ooh, interesting strat. That is a very interesting strat. Can I change it? Maybe put on softs at the end, I don't know. Or maybe, how about... Hang on. Oh, it might rain later on, I see. I'll start on the mediums. Maybe go to softs in this section? Oh, I guess medium. Alright, fair. Alright, I think that's the strat we're going for. I guess we're putting on hards near the end, but that seems to be the... Oh, the mandatory tires are medium and hard. Why are they mandatory? I don't know. I guess we'll go with that, chat. Alright.
Right then, the formation lap is underway here in Montreal, a circuit where the cars take a physical battering.
Oh, there we go. So, top 4 starting on mediums, Stroll, Norris and Gasly are on softs. Then with Perez, Tsunoda, Zhou, Piastri and Sargent. There are no one starting on hards. It is quite an even spread of soft runners and medium runners, so interesting strategies in play here. Also, you can actually all see it now because I put my thing on the right.
So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
I'm sure it will go well. Alright, so I feel like they made the starts of this game way overpowered compared to F1 22, but, you know, I'm quite optimistic about my start. Let's see how it goes. Alright, here we go. For the first time in this game, 100% race, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Okay, my start... Okay, we're actually quite even on the start there. But I'm holding the lead. I'm Charles Leclerc. Norris has made up a position. Overall, it was pretty clean. Held the lead for now, but I might be a bit of a sitting duck on the straight when the DRS comes along, so we're probably going to need a push. We need to get at least a second over. In fact, we're already a sitting duck even without the DRS, so... Ooh, Leclerc's already going for it. Holy shit. Yeah, they have so much more straight line speed. And push him wide a little bit. I guess we're not looking so hot right now. We had good quality trim. Race on the other hand, maybe not so much. Alright, here we go. There we go. Now we got some coring, and we might actually stand a shot. Oh, fucking doorbell went, chat. Hold on. Probably a package. I'll be back. I'll be back. Anyway, let us continue on. Alright, we're in a groove, I think.
DRS is now available.
Just the rear end a little bit in turn 2. Fine though. Oh, Albon's out of the session already, okay.
Okay, they're out of this race.
Wow, lap 3 and we've already lost the car. Alright. Not expect that one, but there we go. Albon's out after lap 3. That's one of the earliest retirements we've seen in this game. In fact, it is the earliest retirement we've seen in this game, maybe even the whole season. You can make up time in Sector 1, mainly.
Green flag.
Sector 2 and 3 are kind of where we might lose some time. Again, we don't have the straight line. But at least we're out of DRS, so that helps.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.7 seconds.
Ooh, that wasn't ideal. That probably cost me a bit of time. And it did. That sliding is costing me a bit of time too. At the moment, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Pushing along. I just realised the next one we do of this is going to be a sprint race. Sprint weekend. God damn it. Means I've got to do 2 races instead of just 1. Will they have the new sprint format? I guess they won't. Means we'll probably still be stuck with the old one. Which, to be fair, looking like a better deal than the new one. I mean, at the moment I am kind of leading at a somewhat comfortable margin, but I can't get complacent. Really can't. Especially again with my straight line deficit. Claire can catch me back up. But Twitch has announced a Partner Plus thing where if you get a certain amount of subs every month, you can get a 70-30 split. I'm wondering why not just give that to everyone? You're bankrolled by Amazon. Amazon is like one of the biggest companies in the world. They can absolutely take the 70-30 hit. Not like they have like no money to spare. They have a fuck ton of money to spare. They just do 70-30 for everyone, for crying out loud. I've seen a lot of Twitter people say people should move to Kick, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to move to though. But with Twitch nowadays, it feels like they're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back with everything they do. Just, man. I mean, the one thing I've seen that I do kind of appreciate is the fact that they're getting rid of like the 24-hour exclusivity thing. So you can upload your VODs to another place like immediately. It's nice. I've had to abide by that as an affiliate. So that's why VODs on my YouTube thing don't show up until like 24 hours afterwards. But apparently, like well, they sent me an email and they said they are changing that so you can upload them immediately. Which is nice. But yeah, there's just a lot of things. Magnuson's in 5th, by the way. I don't know where he came from. After having a freaking awesome day here in Canada. Alonso currently in 4th. So yeah, they just kind of been separated. It's like me, and then 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all fighting each other, and then it's everyone else. I think the nicest thing about the new handling is the fact that there's barely any need for flashback anymore. Like, I'm sure there'll be at least one flashback during the race, but other than that, it's just like, man, I can, like, catch a spin if I need to. It's, like, so much easier to, like, catch a spin now. So if you start spinning, it's easy to, like, correct it. Sometimes I overcorrect and I end up going the other direction and into a wall, but I haven't really had that a lot. Seriously, if there's one big positive to take away from this game is the fact that the handling model is a million times better in this. Like then, I caught a spin there. It's strange to think that the best case for someone buying this game is if you were annoyed with F122. If you were bought to F122 and you were annoyed by like how understeery and how spin like crazy the cars were, this game fixes that. This game just fixes that completely and it's nice. That's the best case you probably get in this game, but if you're coming from like 2020 or 2021, I don't know. F1 World is alright, but to be honest, it gets kinda easy. And I know you can adjust the difficulty, but even in some of the higher ones, it can be a little easy if your tech level is stupidly high. Mine's at over 300 right now, because, man, I keep getting a lot of legendary parts. The rank mode's kind of weird at the moment because you can only match up with the other people who have like the same license as you unless there's no one to match up with, in which case it's like, hey, here's a game with lower licensed people, you can join that. But why not give us the option to just like go into a session, like a lobby with lower licensed people? It's all to do with like the safety ranking, and not a lot of people are going to be going up to A rank immediately. Because F1 World, I feel like, is going to die a slow death immediately because, I don't know, unless they do something about it. It just seems way too easy currently. And it's kind of monotonous in a way. Like, the concept of F1 World is great on paper, even if it might end up being a freaking microtransaction hell, but the concept's alright. But the execution is somewhat flawed. And then with my team, they barely did anything with that, because they were kind of concentrating on F1 World and Breaking Point 2. That's why I give this game like a 7.5, because it is a step up from 22. It is a better game by far, but yeah, not all the concepts have been executed brilliantly, and there's still quite a few issues. I heard about the red flag thing after watching a few videos yesterday, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna have to disable red flags for the time being. Like, imagine having like a big like feature. It's like, hey, we brought red flags back, and it's broken. Yeah, that's why I've had to turn them off for now. Hopefully, by the time we do Austria, they would have patched it and we can turn them back on again, but I did have a funny bug the other day. I posted it in my server and on Twitter, but I was doing an F1 World event, and everyone was on wet tires on a dry track, but the tires acted like they were dry tires. So they had the grip and consistency of a dry tire, but they were wet tires, even though it was bone dry. I was like, okay. Kind of odd. That's probably the biggest bug I've come across in this game so far.
So we're leading our teammate by 16.2 seconds.
There is some issue with audio mixing, definitely. Yeah, not a horrible game. It's just not a brilliant one. It's decent. It's good. Good, but not great. But I'll take this over 22 any day. Just because the cars are more fun. They're more fun to drive. I'm not like tearing my hair out of these cars. And you know what, at least the AI aren't overpowered in the straight lines. I mean, it might look like that in this race, but my setup is more geared for, like, downforce, which is kind of weird, but obviously it's working. Yeah. Anyway, we're pitting in soon, at 8 laps time. For a new set of mediums. Lap 24. Come in, we'll rejoin in 8th place, huh? Oh yeah, the people in the sauce will probably... Oh, yeah, it is. I think people in the sauce will start pitting in soon. My mediums are actually looking alright, all things considered. I could probably go for a little bit longer. To be fair, I could maybe change to a one-stopper. But then again, I did say it might rain later on, but I don't see any clouds, so maybe they were lying. I think it is meant to rain IRL at Montreal this weekend though, so who knows? Rain last year at Montreal, but only for practice and qualifying. It didn't rain during the race. It did lead to a very spicy qualifying, which was nice. Once again, I will say, my simulated season is a lot more interesting than the actual season. Very much so. And if you're wondering, don't worry, we'll be back to playing Danganronpa again on Tuesday. Unless something happens, I can't say much yet, but if something happens, we might end up playing something else. It kind of depends on the factors. So if those don't come to be, then it will be Danganronpa. So.
Okay,
Oh,
safety
safety car.
Car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive.
Alright, who is out of the race? Or who's spun? We're definitely pinging
Okay,
now.
listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
That's the plan.
Understood. Copy that.
Why can't we just go mediums again? I want to go mediums again. Why not? I was going to pit in anyway.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Anyway, pit time. Oh, so a bit. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it on the top. That was annoying. It kept like changing. I had to use the flashback for the first time, just because the thing kept changing on the top, so I couldn't see my speed. I guess I could have looked on the bottom, but...
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew.
Oh,
there, mate.
Hamilton and Alonso have carried on. Alright.
Okay, Kevin's in for his stop now. Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Makes me wonder what the safety car was for. No one retired. Yeah, my tire wear was good, so I'm like, why not? Go mediums again. This has put Magnussen in a very interesting position because he can jump Hamilton and Alonso. Hamilton and Alonso kind of fucked up. Unless they end up pitting now, in which case they might end up losing a couple of positions. But it won't be as bad as once the whole, like, grid kind of joins them. Anyway. There's your order. Oh, Verstappen's spun off, I guess, because he's 19th now. Okay. Bottas is in 6th. But yeah, so that's definitely happened to Verstappen because of, happened there. There we go, yeah, them two are pitting now. We're back in the lead again. But yeah, chat, you can see the order now because I'm not blocking half of it. I probably should have done this ages ago. Look, Magnussen's in 3rd. Fucking, Leclerc and a Haas sandwich. Oh, Bottas pitted, okay. Hamilton and Alonso came out in 6th and 7th again, so they didn't lose too much, but they definitely have been the biggest losers of the safety car period. We double stacked a Haas, and that's proved to be very helpful, because now both our cars are on the podium. Including Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg never gets podiums, let alone a win. So close in 2012, and then he bottled it. So close in 2019, Hungary. Not Hungary, Germany. And then he bottled it. Could have got a podium at Baku 2017. But he bottled it. Also, we like fast forwarded like 10 seconds. Good job. At least they didn't change the order completely. I mean, it still could. I guess in the safety car's ending. Alright. Here we go.
Okay, the safety car's coming in.
Mine's on
this lap.
softs.
We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
And away we go again.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Yeah, I get it, but I need to make up a second again, and I already have. So, safety car was caused because Verstappen spun somewhere. We'll have to figure that out later. You definitely see it in the highlights, that's certain. Speaking of highlights, newest Jackbox highlights should be out today. The full VOD got age restricted, which is interesting. I think that's the first one of my streams to be age restricted. No idea why, they didn't say why, they just did it. So, yeah. You know. If the highlights get age restricted as well, I'll have a hunch as to why. Oh yeah, the frickin' RGG Summit thing happened overnight. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen a few things. They showed off a cutscene from Like a Dragon 8.
Enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
I think it's mostly just about Gaiden, because that's the new game. And yes, we will play Gaiden when it comes out. Of course, we're going to play both of them when they come out. Why wouldn't we? I don't care if I don't get any viewers for it. We're all going to enjoy it. We all like it. I think in terms of like brand new games over the like autumn and winter thing, we won't be playing Starfield on day one because I'll be away, but when I come back, we'll probably do a stream in it. We'll do a stream in Starfield. We'll definitely play Forza Motorsport day one on stream because why not? And then obviously like Dragon Gaiden we'll play through as well. Yeah.
gap to your teammate behind is 4.1 seconds.
I guess there'll be Jackbox as well, probably pack 10. Definitely be checking that out. Other than that, I'm not sure. I would love to play Spider-Man 2, but I don't have a PS5, so that's kind of out the window. Yeah, I'll probably make more plans as we get closer to it. I definitely know what the next game we're going to play after Danganronpa V3 though. And it's something that's been on the list for a little while. It's something I'm not looking forward to, but I'm going to do it. Also, we're in the second half of June already, fucking Christ. I mean, the reason they wanted me to go to hards was just in case the rain arrives, but who knows. I think I can make the mediums go a little bit longer if needed. I'm not too worried yet. Also, me and Leclerc have kind of broken off from the pack and Magnus is now just kind of leading a train. Oh yeah, my blood test, or my diabetes blood test came back and still doing incredibly well, chat. Doing very well. They might say it's a progressive disease, but I don't think it's going to be progressing in me in the near future. I have kept my blood sugar levels to a very good range. I'm hoping at my next medication review I might be able to actually go off, well, stop taking one of my medicines, one of those, because I might not need it anymore, honestly. Obviously I'm not going to change anything just before my trip, but who knows. Maybe I can persuade them to take me off one of them, at least one of them, maybe even both of them. That'd be nice. I wonder if me having to use flashbacks means that these streams are going to end up being shorter. Like, hey, and done with like, I don't know, it's like 1:30. Also got my hotel booked for the trip on September. Very good hotel, and I got it for a good price. Could have been a better price, but unfortunately the price of the hotel went up before I got paid by Twitch, but Still managed to get a decent price for it. Considered. Anyway, there's not really much else for me to say right now, so, you know, maybe something else will happen in this race. Other than me being in the lead.
We think we might see some.
Oh, here we go.
About 15.
Here we go. Ask and I shall receive, apparently. Thanks, game. I guess the game was listening out for me. Nice. That was good timing. That was great timing. Also, it's nice to be able to actually race against 100 level AI again. Wasn't able to last year, but now I can again. Mainly just because the handling is nice. Always helps. I remember when I had the old computer and I could barely do these things because there were like lots of screen freezes and shit. Oh man, this is going to be fun when the rain arrives, but I don't know what my wet weather pace is like. I only have one instance of wet weather, well, two instances, but that was that story mode chapter, but I guess there was one downside to the story mode, and the fact that there weren't many, the objectives weren't really varied. It's mainly just get to this position as fast as you can. Sometimes it's just like, hey, finish the race. It's weird that the story mode had like no red flags in it at all. Which made me think they did like the whole story mode stuff before they decided, hey, we're gonna add red flags. I guess it was also like the fact that the missions were out of order, chapters were out of order because of the races. Then again, I guess it tracks because I hear these games are on like a 2-year release cycle. Like they have 2 different teams like working on these games like every year. So basically this game was made by the 2021 team. 22 was made by the F1 2020 team, which is bizarre considering the gulf in quality between those 2 games. Yeah. It is kind of weird because I think First Breaking Point did follow the
7 seconds.
2021 calendar pretty well. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. When am I meant to put in like 49? I'm probably going to put in earlier than that because the rain's probably going to arrive, but... we shall see. Oh, Russell's got past Magnussen, and Magnussen's in a Mercedes sandwich. How even with the new game, it's kind of like continuing the championship like story here, with, like Leclerc, Russell, and whatnot. Verstappen kind of trying to make his way through the field again, but he'll probably still end up getting some points because he's fucking Max Verstappen. But still,
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
let's go. Add some spice into this race. And we'll see how my wet weather skills are. Lance Stroll is out of the session. He is out of his home Grand Prix. What a shame. Shame indeed. No maple syrup for him today. That makes our second retirement of the race.
Caution, caution.
Caution! There he is.
Okay, clear.
Stroll heard rain and he was like, not today. You know he got pole position in the rain in 2020. Stroll's one of those drivers that's an enigma because he has like flashes of brilliance, but most of the time he's like the definition of mid.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
It's definitely clouded over now, hasn't it? Oh, someone in the AlphaTauri pit just now. Might not be a good idea to pit, honestly. Whoever that was. Oh, maybe they're the people on the softs. Ooh. Might be a bit painful for them. Oh, Russell's in the
Gap
pit.
to your teammate behind is
Why is Russell pitting?
17.1 seconds.
A bunch of cars pitting, okay. Interesting. They might not be good though. Might not be a good idea. The hards? Do they just want to get rid of the hards? I don't even know. And rain arrives, they're gonna look foolish. Yeah, Leclerc's in the pit. Oh, that means like, Banks is gonna pit too, isn't he? No, Magnus is staying out. Good boy, good boy. Oh, well, Alonso did jump him. Stay out. We can just stay out. I don't know why they're pitting. Honestly. Glad I didn't take that strat. Anderson is staying out, which is very good. Perez is suddenly in 5th place for him. He started like, what, 13th, 14th? Now he's in 5th. Okay. tyre we're looking like. It's very good, actually. Oh, Manx is stopping now. God damn it.
Kevin's in the pits.
Not a great idea, guys. I'm gonna regret that later. Unless there's something, yeah, I know that I don't. Fucking Alonso's hounding Hamilton right now. Honestly, I think I can go longer on the mediums than needed. Or than planned, I should say. I think I can go longer. I can wait to see if the rain arrives. If it does, then we'll just change to wet, or into. But if it doesn't, I'd probably last a bit longer. Go to softs.
1 seconds.
Look at Alpha Tauri in 7th. Probably snooder. This race could get very intriguing if the rain does arrive. What I'll say, watch this space chat because things could happen.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Speak of the devil. Alright, I got a load of fuel now. That's safety car.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
I'll be fine. I actually haven't fucked up a lot. I don't think I've really fucked up at all this race. I've just been going pretty well, all things considered. Waiting to see whether this rain will arrive or not. Saying it will. And I can go a bit longer if the rain does hold off for a little bit. I mean, I've got the space. Got the gap.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
It's raining. I see stuff on my car, but I don't know yet. I don't see anything like on the camera.
Okay, I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being.
I guess it is raining. All right. Oh yeah, I see it on the camera now. There it is. Now this is where things are going to get interesting. Too early to pit yet, but gonna get there.
Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in.
Full wets? No, we're not going full wets. This is not the condition for full wets. Inters, maybe. I'll consider it. It is getting a bit harder to drive. Especially in this hairpin, fucking Christ.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars start to struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
We'll try. Don't actually happen to get full wet. I don't think it's going to be full wet conditions. There'll be inters. Definitely, but I don't think it's going to be full wets. Oh, fuck me. We're getting close to the crossover point, I can tell. Weather report.
The rain's going to keep getting heavier for the next 15 minutes at least.
Ooh.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Interesting, okay. I can see the puddles.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Fucking good. Really?
Copy that.
Alright. Go
Right,
ahead.
let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Nice glitch. We're going in. It's time.
Fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Yeah, they're all coming in too, so good choice.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Well, you said full wets. It's not full wets. Yeah, it's inters. We still need inters now because it's a crossover point.
Stop now.
If we put on wets now, it would just they'd burn out too quickly. Oh fuck! Oh, all right. Made a bit of a bump there. It's all good. Bottas is still going around on mediums. I admire his courage.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates.
So Nona's in fucking 5th. Gonna be net 4th. Alright, now I'm gonna see how well I do in fucking wet weather running. And so far, it's not looking promising. Thank God I have a gap. Now the question is, will it actually get heavy enough for full wets?
Okay, the gap behind is 25.06.
I guess Bottas pitting. Snap of oversteer. Fucking Sonoda all of a sudden in 4th place. Jesus Christ, Sonoda. Another mid-session save. Mid-session save. Never have too many.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
So we could end up in full wet condition. Could. I'm not saying we will. There's a possibility. Again, we kind of just got to let this play out. Poor old De Vries. De Vries is like so far back. Yeah, that tends to happen in wet conditions. The back end does become a lot more slippery, maybe because the ground is a lot more slippery. We don't need full wets yet, though. Still fine on it. I can keep it under control. Mainly because of the new handling model. Fantastic. Also, I'm outbraking myself in that corner. Safety car! Oh, bollocks. Oh, now what? Who spun out this time?
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
My gap! No! Oh, no. My freaking huge cushion has been evaporated because of a fucking safety car. Bollocks! Hey, man. Fucking bollocks. Oh, Hamilton and Verstappen have both spun off. Oh, I get. Why has Verstappen gone off again? That's twice. That's twice in this goddamn race. Uh. Maybe I should have boxed in for wets. Just. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe my AI will do it. Maybe my AI will box for wets. Who knows? Not at the time. I still think it was the best call to go on the inters because the wets would have burned out too quickly. There's not enough water, but potentially we could go on to the wets later on. I don't think the others have gone on to the wets, so we'll be fine for now, but I guess we'll see in a minute whether they have or not. Although considering the rate at which they caught us, I don't think they have. Yeah, they're still on into it. Fine. Okay. Yep, my lead is gone. Thanks whoever spun off. It was Hamilton won it. I don't understand but now they're coming together somewhere. I don't even fucking know. Well, this race is going to get more fun. Well, at least that's something. I mean, I liked the gap I had. It was nice. It allowed me to make loads of mistakes and still be in front. But now, you know, it's gone, so go me. Go me, I guess. It's our second safety car of this race. Oh, the frame rate took a dive there, I noticed that. The particle effects, the spray effects are too much. It happened beforehand. I'm thinking Hamilton spun off, maybe Verstappen as well. We didn't get to see it, but I'll have like replay cameras for the highlights video, so it's all good. Man, it hasn't fast forward yet, has it? Are we just gonna like dive back into it? I guess we're going around another lap. Well then, huh. You gonna need different tyres after this? We'll see. Oh, here we go. Finally fast forward, which means it's probably gonna come in. It's probably gonna come in next lap, 9:56. So, Yeah, so we got Hulkenberg leading, Russell second, Alonso third, Tsunoda in fourth. Frame race just took a dive. Leclerc fifth, Norris sixth, Magnussen seventh, Sainz is eighth, Perez is ninth, and Ocon is in 10th. We've had 2 retirements so far, Stroll and Albon. Albon retired on lap 3, so you know he wanted no part of this. How wet the track is, again, we'll see. Again, frame rate's having a fun time.
These conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water.
God, the frame rate's terrible into some of these cameras. Look how bad it is. Alright. What have we got in terms of strategy? This is where things are going to get interesting. Alright. Okay. No one's coming for wets.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
I don't know, the inters feel fine. They feel alright. See how it goes though. The inters feel fine.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
See what the strategist says. That's his job after all. Make the right calls. Weather report.
Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Go off the track partially. Yeah, I tend to do that. I'm braking way too late for that to happen. It's fine for now. We don't want to react too hastily, that's the problem. I feel like if I went on wets now, we're gonna end up dead last and not being able to catch up, so. Man, you're gonna be like that, huh? Okay, and I play them just because they're fun to me. I'm not trying to be the best at all, I just have fun. Not like I want to be esports level or anything. I don't really give a shit. They're just fun little things for me to do. And I'm not the best, and that's fine. I'll accept that. Not a young like whippersnapper, I'm nearly 30 years old. A video game Prime has been one and done for a very long time. Again, yeah, I'm nearly 30. You know, I don't have the reflexes I used to have. Also, you saying you're 18 explains a lot, let's be honest. Says a lot.
Gap to your teammate behind is 6.3 seconds.
No, there's no need for that kind of language. I mean, I swear a lot in my streams, but that's mainly for comedic purposes. Man, I have a lot of fuel. But yeah, the Inters are holding on fine. We'll be alright. At least to the end.
And the gap behind us is 2.8 seconds.
I'm Australian, so it's more of a compliment. Jesus Christ, why are the people I'm recently interacting with Australians? Seems like everyone's from Australia nowadays. Like how you call everyone cunts. Apparently that's like a normal thing in Australia. I mean, it's kind of a normal thing over here too, but it's more of an insult in the UK, so you know. We tend not to use it very much. Interesting to see what the results table is going to look like after all this. Look at Tsunoda in 4th though, that's wild. Anne's had like a belt of a race. At least no one's taking the fastest lap away from me. That's nice. There you go, the Automod got you. Doesn't like that word. Misogyny? How is that misogyny? Bruh. Automod a little sensitive, I think. It can be an insult, sure, but I don't think it's misogynist. Yeah, I've seen Automod like let through like certain things that it really shouldn't let through, and then other times it's like you could say like the most like random thing, and it's like fuck you, no, you're not allowed to say that. Automod's kind of weird. Fake achievement. Too bad I'm not playing on Xbox. Oh yeah, I need to add other achievement types eventually. My wet weather driving, turns out, is not awful. I say that and I'm close to spinning out twice there. Say anything for now. It's fine. We're nearly at the end, it's all good. Can't be consistent all the time. Hey, I'm staying on the track 95% of the time. That's nearly to 100, right? Besides, I'm still winning. But I'm going faster than everyone else. Kind of. We don't talk about the other 5%.
We're leading the car behind by 5.3 seconds.
Oh! I caught that. Oh, still catching it. If it was F122, I probably would have spun there, honestly. Thank God it's not. All laps to go. Down the last lap, I'll lose it, huh? Alright, we'll see. bit wide there, but it's okay.
Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind. 6.
Russell in second. Yes, he is. It was Leclerc for the longest time, and then the pit stops happened, and then Russell just kind of ended up there. And yes, Henlaw. This race has been kind of interesting, let's say that much. There's been quite a lot of strategy. Obviously, we've had the wet weather come in. It's been fun. I have maintained my lead so far. Also, Max not on the podium. I'm digging it. You'll never guess what Max is. He's having fun right now in like 15th, 16th.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon.
Yeah, he's spun a couple of times. Same with Hamilton. He's also spun. Albon and Stroll, the two that are out of the race. Yeah. It's been a weird one. Tsunoda's somehow made his way up to 4th. Don't know why. Don't know how he did it, but he's there. He's in 4th. Think about Hamilton, but honestly, if that's the price I had to pay for Max, then worth it. It was the sacrifice that needed to be made. Also on a very nice lap right now.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Also, De Vries is just chilling at the back, just far away from everyone else. One more mid-session save, just in case. You never know with this game, it might bug out and say that last is first and first is last. I mean, that's usually the case if you have the red flags on, apparently. Alright, on to the final lap, chat. Final lap of our first 100% race on this game.
Final lap of the race. Okay, car behind trailing us, 7.9 seconds.
But yeah, apparently with the red flags, if the red flags are on and the red flag happens, it messes up the timings. And for some reason you lose like half a minute, like if you cross the finish line, so you end up getting like demoted a bunch of places potentially. It's very strange. That's why I've turned them off. But, yeah. Anyway, chat, it's the final time heading through this very wet now Montreal circuit. Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. But we've handled our call pretty well, all things considered. Through changeable conditions, we handled the strategy pretty well. The rain came at the right time for us, which was very nice. All the champions, I mean, there's still time. There is still time. But anyway, through the final chicane for the final time. I'm not going to bin it in the Wall of Champions. We did it. It's Nico Hülkenberg who wins the Canadian Grand Prix. He finally gets a podium.
Oh, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
But I didn't crash, and that's what matters. Yuki Tsunoda gets driver of the day. You know what? I think he deserves that, considering he finished 4th. Good job.
It was a tough race at times, but
Yuki!
take a great victory for Haas today.
But there we go, Chaz. Our first 100% race. Oh my god, it's suddenly dry. Chat, it's suddenly dry. It's suddenly no clouds in the sky. What happened? What, did they wait like 2 hours to do the post-race ceremonies?
The quality and fantastic result of the Haas team will have been noticed by everyone.
It's an F1 miracle, yeah, it is.
See why everyone's taking them so seriously. These drivers will
Mad.
be property by the end of the season.
Like, the handling model in this game is a lot better than 22, but Jesus Christ, there's a lot of bugs, isn't there? Man. Oh, come on. That's what I get for paying full price for this game. I'm the beta tester. That's me. I do it for you, chat. I do it for you. But yeah, we got Hulkenberg winning the race, Russell in second, Alonso third. Pretty quality podium, I think. And I did get a lot of XP for the podium pass, over 5,000. Go me. Oh, I done gained 1 level. Alright, I got pit.
Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he put
Really?
some impressive feats out there on track today, even by his high standards.
Well, what an end to another fantastic...
Wait, you said driver of the day was Yuki Tsunoda,
To everyone who's joined us.
and Hamilton nearly finished last.
Next one.
Bruh. Were you even watching the same race? I don't think you were. But whatever. At the end of it all, it's Nico Hulkenberg who takes the win for Haas. George Russell in second, Fernando Alonso third, Yuki Tsunoda fourth, Charles Leclerc in fifth, Lando Norris sixth, Kevin Magnussen seventh, Carlos Sainz in eighth, Sergio Perez in ninth, and Esteban Ocon rounds out the top 10. Rest of the classified finishers, we've got Zhou Guanyu in 11th, Valtteri Bottas in 12th, Logan Sargent in 13th, he didn't have a bad race at all, did he? Pierre Gasly 14th, Oscar Piastri 15th, Max Verstappen 16th, Lewis Hamilton 17th, for the last of classified finishers is Nick De Vries in 18th. And we had 2 retirements, who were Lance Stroll and Alexander Albon. There we go, we are done with the Canadian Grand Prix simulation. Next race is in 2 weeks' time on the 30th of June, the last day of June. We're doing the Austrian Grand Prix. It's a sprint weekend. We're doing the sprint race and the full race in one stream. So, yeah, 2 weeks' time. Hopefully you look forward to that, the Austrian Grand Prix on the 30th of June. Before then though, next stream is tomorrow. We're carrying on with Kerbal Space Program along with Space Horse. So look forward to 2 dorks being dorks, and yeah, very good stuff. And then next week we'll be back to playing Danganronpa again. Unless again something happens in between. I'm waiting for something to happen. Don't know if it will. If it doesn't, we'll play Danganronpa. If it does, I'll let everyone know, anyone on Discord and Twitter. So, very good stuff. I've got no one online who I'm following, so... Unless we can raid Alex Gillen. Let's go raid Alex Gillen. I raced against him yesterday. Online. He beat me. I did out-qualify him. But he did beat me in the race. So, you know. Maybe, you know. I'll just show him some love, unless he doesn't allow raids. But there we go. That's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Hope the rest of your Fridays go well. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. Boop.